experience. How's it going, Pharma Life family? We are back again with another satisfied customer, I think. Here we have a friend again for life, and that's what we call Pharma Life family, because when people come here, you know, they become family, and there always will be family. And here we have Ketis. So Ketis, say hello.
Hello.
All the way from Wisconsin.
From Wisconsin.
To the sunny, beautiful Costa Rica.
Yep. Yes. Ketis was with us, or is still here, leaving tomorrow. Was with us for a month on a healing protocol. And like I do with most people that I talk to, I like to get a little bit of background. You know, maybe why you chose us, and how you got to the point where you said, you know what, I need to go to a place to kind of reconnect.
Yeah.
Well, I was gifted some money about a year ago, and knew I wanted to travel or do something with it, and someone had brought up the idea of a spa, and I thought, oh, I've always wanted to do that, you know, never had the extra money to do that. But I also knew that I really needed to detox, because my energy hasn't been great, and you know, I'm just in my mid-50s, so things were starting to catch up with me. And so I started to do some research on the web and spent hours on the internet looking at healing, specifically detox places. And this was one that really, you know, just...
That's awesome. A hummingbird.
Hummingbird.
Hummingbird just whizzing around us.
You know, just... And of course, the visuals really attracted me to this, and your stories really attracted to me. There was another place in Thailand that looked really good, but to me, the deciding factor was just the heart of this place and the authenticity that that even comes through the website.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, to me, the fact that you are out there and honest with your stories, that you had to heal yourselves, and it costs a lot of money, you know, to be able to heal, especially if you want to do it deeper than physical, you know, emotional and spiritual healing.
Right.
You know, you have to have money to do that sort of thing.
Boatloads.
Yeah, and so that to me was the deciding factor, was that I wanted to support this place and your vision.
Yes. Thank you so much.
So that's the history of it.
Oh, man.
And it's been so much fun having you here. A whole month of the Marvelous Ketis. So what was your month like?
Yeah, let's get into a little bit about like some of the, you know, the first night. I remember I got you right in, man.
Well, I was not planning. I brought.
Yes, that was funny.
I was not planning
flax
to do.
oil.
I thought, I'm going to learn how to do some raw food cooking, and you know, I had no idea about the low fat stuff, so I brought my new thing of flax oil.
She had her nuts.
All my nuts and my seeds. You know, that I had a heck of a time getting through customs, and I haven't touched them.
I remember thinking, oh man.
Oh no.
You know, because I'm gonna tell her all this work that she brought down. I'm gonna say, you know, I'm gonna suggest that you don't eat those.
Yeah, he's gonna suggest that. And so the first 2 weeks was green juices and fruit and some vegetables at night. That was it. And then the third week was a 7-day fast.
How'd that go? Talk to us a little bit about the 7-day fast.
The fast was okay, you know. As I think the second day I had a little bit of detox. My skin is detoxed, which has been fairly easy. I could feel some things in my spine, so there was a little bit of discomfort, but the support was so great, and my cabin is so close to the, you know, to the Harvest House that it was easy to socialize. I felt like socializing.
Yeah.
And pretty much that one day was the only day that I was really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time, it was uncomfortable getting someplace because I was so tired. But once I got there, I felt very clear, very happy. You know, and everyone's just so much fun to talk to here. That it is. It's like coming into a family. So
you were very alert. It was wonderful having you join us for conversations, and you would be around the dinner table.
Yeah.
So being around food didn't bother you.
No worries for you.
Once I made the commitment. And that I've done that on fast before, and I have a history of fast that I can do them fairly well, it's coming off of them.
When you break them, you go crazy a little bit.
It's just, I just don't do it well. And so having that, so I thought I would never do one again. So having that support here to come off of it like that was really positive.
That's great.
Really positive.
Let's talk about, for the first week 1 and week 2, you were on a low-fat, raw food regime.
Right.
Week 3 was the fast, and week 4, which you're just finishing up right now, has been the refeed. Let's talk about some of the physical healings that has taken place, or some of the things that have changed.
Losing 20 pounds.
Yes. Okay. So, and that's wonderful. So, okay.
Unintended side effects.
That was kind
Perfect.
of like, wow, that's fun.
And that's always, the chicken or the egg, right? I mean, people come here and they're going to lose weight just from the change of life.
The things, coming through my skin has been the most obvious, and that I think I probably have some time to go with.
Yeah, I mean, if you can see, right? Let's take a look at, and a lot of people will detox out their feet, and she's got stuff coming out of her feet right here,
and over here,
and now it's moving. Yeah, and so I mean, everyone has different levels of detox loads, and what's so amazing with Ketis is that she does detox out her feet and her skin.
I envy that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really probably the easiest way to detox.
Yeah,
well,
and
the spine. Well, and the spine was real because I was laying and sitting so much, and I also have some history with some lower back problems. So that was really getting to me. And then Jody had mentioned that my spine, that my spinal cord could be getting just sore from it, and it was just achy. And then I had an amazing 3-person Reiki treatment.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
3 Reiki masters.
Me and Dr. Sam and Chris.
Yep, and that was spectacular.
Excellent.
That was just amazing. And then using the bowl, too.
The Tibetan singing bowls.
The Tibetan singing bowls. You guys are just so gracious with everything. I mean, I was bored one night, and Jody said, "Watch a movie," and gave me their computer to, watch a movie. Or I had the bowl down here for a couple days and just laid it on my body and wrung it. And
you had the heart chakra bowl.
I had the heart chakra bowl. And that was my, I mean, I guess that was my, all of the physical stuff that we're talking about was really, like I said, a bonus. I came on a spiritual journey. I've been on a spiritual journey for decades, since my early 20s. And I was very ready for this. This was a place I was ready to come and open my heart, and it happened. It'll be interesting to see what happens, when I get back, and how I'll be able to carry that, how much of it is
You've explained
here.
Yeah, you've explained your heart open. Can you be a little more that's, I know, hard to be specific, right? Maybe you can't put it in words, but
that is a hard one to, describe a blooming heart. I mean, I think a lot of it is just a sense of being.
Gratitude, gratefulness, maybe?
Gratefulness, just open to, I was really ready to shift my psychological paradigm about just being positive, It's
right.
just really being positive, and it's made a huge difference. Like I said, the proof is in the pudding. We'll see when I get back to.
Right.
But I have a great life, In fact, I'm going to get you guys there someday. But
oh, we'd love to.
In fact, I would like to bring this back. I would like to make a connection to my place in Wisconsin to this place, just energetically.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
That would be great. Even, I always tell Jody, we can change the world one guest, one Farmer Life family member at a time. Because then you can, you talk to people about what happened here.
And the sun gazing. Oh.
Yeah, let's touch upon that. I know, because some people that they're really drawn to it, and other people are not. It's something that, Farmer Life family, everybody knows I do. And it's amazing, but Ketis really took to it as well. Talk to us about that.
So many of the things here. I wrote in the guest book. I was just sitting there for the longest time trying to figure out how to put it all into words, because it's almost impossible to put it into words. And all of the elements here, the sun. I mean, I've always been I've loved to be in the wind and have my bare feet on the earth and be in the woods, and but have been afraid to look at the sun. I mean, except for
major fear towards it too, right?
Mm-hmm. And so it's a very energizing yet calming influence, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm just touching it, so you know, to me right now it's still very new.
It opens a lot of doors.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And it's just real. It's just so it's very meditative to look at the sun. The morning one, and I'm looking forward to it at my house. You know, I get sun all day from sunrise to sunset.
Oh, amazing.
So I'll be able to really take advantage of I'm looking forward to being able to stare at a morning sun. Because here I just didn't stare.
The morning gets a little bright because it has to come up over the mountains. And so there's different techniques that you teach people, but it's not as comfortable for people. And the evenings is the best time because it's a lower sun.
Yeah, we watch the sun set right into the ocean here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Drops right into the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. Yeah, this is... anyone watching this blog, I would say come. It is just... I'm going to get all choked up. I mean, it's just... It's been life-changing.
Oh,
I love to hear that because that's why we created this space.
Yeah, and you guys have... Thank you for this vision. I mean, to realize this vision and your heartfelt authenticity will just make this place keep growing.
It's going to keep going here at the Farm of Life.
Yeah.
Ketis, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's been wonderful having you here.
It's been great. And I hope maybe in the future, maybe you can come down. I know you've talked about your daughter maybe wanting to come down.
Bring my family.
And your partner.
Come and figure maybe I'll learn how to, because I'm a cook, so maybe I'll learn how to do raw chef a little bit and come and spend a couple months and cook for you.
And when we're in Wisconsin, we're coming to you.
You gotta come.
We are.
Absolutely.
I want to see the cheese cave.
That's right.
Yes, I want to see the cheese cave.
And meet your daughter.
Okay, Farm Life family.
Lots of love, Ketos.
Yeah.
Lots of love.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.